I know why you click on this video. You want to know how I got my splits. Let's dive right into it. Here is something not a lot of people talk about. Splits are easier to achieve when you are younger. That doesn't mean it is impossible as you get older, but you should expect it to take a little bit longer compared to someone who is younger than you. It is so much easier to learn the splits at the age of 10 than when you are in your 30s or 40s. It is important that we set the right expectations so that we stay consistent and not give up too soon. Now, there are two kinds of split, this way and this way. You have probably heard of different methods for achieving the splits. The one I went through at around 14 or 15 was, let's just say, intense. Since I practiced martial arts, it wasn't uncommon for our instructors or teammates to push us deeper into the split by stepping on our backs and our legs. Brutal? Yes. Effective? Also yes. Of course, we also did proper flexibility training like PNF stretching and just daily practices, which helped me a lot to get me further in my splits. The early days were tough, but now that I have achieved the split, I only need to stretch once or twice a week to maintain them. I don't believe there is a single right way to get the splits or learn anything at all because everyone is built so differently. So in this video, I will show you a range of exercises you can try. Pick what works best for you. And don't worry, you don't need anyone to step on your back or rip your legs apart. One of the easiest way to get injured is by jumping straight into deep stretches without warming up. I know it is tempting to skip it, but trust me, it will make your split practice so much easier and safer. So before we stretch, let's prepare the muscles from your core all the way down to your ankles. We are going to start with some leg swings. Stand next to a wall for support. Swing one leg out to the side as far out as possible, then back in. Keep the movement controlled. Aim for 15 reps per leg. Next up, we've got Cossack squats. Think of this like a deep side lunge. Sit yourself down nice and low to one side. This is really good for warming up the hips, especially our inner thigh. If you find this too challenging, you can use a chair for support. Try to aim for 15 reps in total. Up next, we've got sumo squats. Take a wide stance and push your knees outwards. Sit your hips back and down into a deep squat. Keep your chest up and aim for 15 reps. And lastly, front lunges. Step forward into a lunge position. You want to tuck your tailbone under your hips to create that posterior pelvic tilt for a deeper stretch. Hold for 15 seconds per side. Okay, now that we are all warmed up, it is time for the main exercises. Exercise number 1, we've got the frog stretch. Start in a tabletop position with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Slowly spread your knees apart. At the same time, push your hips back and lower down. You can support yourself with your hands on the floor, or if you like a little bit of challenge, you can try to go down on your forearms for a deeper stretch. Hold for 30 seconds and remember to breathe in and out. Next, we've got the PNF stretch, which is also called proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. It sounds complicated, but it actually isn't. This method combines stretching and muscle activation to help improve range of motion. Okay, I will explain. PNF stretch involves 3 steps. You want to stretch for 10 seconds, and then contract for 10 seconds, and finally stretch for another 30 seconds. To keep things simple for today, we are just going to remember these numbers: 10, 10, 30. Grab a chair for support and spread your legs as wide as possible. Hold for 10 seconds. Press your feet into the floor and contract your muscles for another 10 seconds. Relax and hold the stretch for 30 more seconds. At this final 30 seconds, you want to try to inch your feet further out. The third exercise, we've got the elevated pancake stretch. If you think the PNF stretch is too difficult, you can try this elevated pancake stretch. For this exercise, we are going to sit on a pillow or a yoga block. Just elevating your hips will help you get further in your split. Now spread your legs as wide as possible. Keep your back straight and reach forward with your hands. Hold for 30 seconds to a minute. Last exercise, we've got the pancake stretch with the help of a wall. This stretch is a great way to get an extra push into your end range using the wall as assistance. Hook one leg against the wall to stabilize it. You want to maintain the same posture as the elevated pancake stretch. As you get better, aim to push your hips forward to widen the split. I have shown you 4 warm-up exercises and 4 main exercises for the split. The goal is to gradually widen your legs until you eventually get your splits. It is that simple. I like to practice my split when I'm resting between workout sets. When my body is warm and sweaty, it just makes the split practice easier. This helps me to save time and make my workouts more efficient. The splits take time, so be patient and consistent. I would recommend going through the whole routine at least 3 to 4 times a week, as often as possible at the start. 3 to 5 sets for each exercise. Like I mentioned earlier in my case, once I got the splits, it doesn't take a lot for me to maintain it. Also, listen to your body. Pain might be a sign for you to back off. You shouldn't be having any sharp pain while practicing for the splits. That is all, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.